Good evening, I'm Rob Schmidt, in for Rick Garcia.
And I'm Sharon Tay. Shock, grief, and anger in Costa Mesa tonight as police continue to investigate the death of Huy Pham. Grief for the city worker who apparently committed suicide when he learned he would be laid off. But shock and anger over the perceived insensitivity of the mayor to Pham's suicide. KCAL 9's Greg Mills has new reaction from the mayor.
Mr. Mayor, will you please address
this? No comment.
Costa Mesa's mayor, Gary Monahan, is in the spotlight tonight because he didn't show up yesterday afternoon when he learned city employee Huy Pham jumped to his death at the Civic Center. After Pham found out he was one of more than 200 employees the city intends to lay off in September. Pham's good friend Manny Villa says the mayor needed to be here.
Maybe show up, console your workers. I mean, just show that you care.
Where was the mayor yesterday afternoon? Dressed in a Celtic outfit, drumming up business on St. Patrick's Day for his Irish pub Monahan's right here in Costa Mesa.
You were less than a mile away, sir. Why didn't you come? You were less than a mile away from City Hall.
As a former Marine, I think that, you set the leadership bar by your example. So it's just, I could see a lack of leadership here.
Monahan wasn't here today as employees grieved. In fact, he didn't show up at City Hall until this afternoon. This was his only comment.
Thank you for coming down to Costa Mesa today. It's a tragic time in the history of Costa Mesa.
He refused to answer any questions about why he hadn't been here.
You have an obligation to the people that live here, sir.
A former mayor who shares the same party affiliation was outraged that the current mayor wasn't here to support employees.
Possibly it was just a matter of courage, because I would hope that each of these council members feel at least some degree of responsibility for what happened, because they should.
Late this afternoon, the mayor released this statement. Had I known what transpired, I never would have agreed to pose for photos or engage in any revelry.
The mood is very down, sad. A lot of people still in shock. It's going to be a rough day.
Here at the Costa Mesa Civic Center, lots of hugs, tears, and flowers today.
I was really shocked. I never thought he would do it.
Manny Villa works side by side with Huy Pham.
Work and his family, there's just two main things he worried about.
Today, grief counselors were available, and city employees here were given the option of working or taking the day off to grieve. A food vendor at the Orange County Fairgrounds swap meet provided lunch so the employees could get together. The city has started a fund for Pham's family. They plan to hold a memorial here at the Civic Center Monday afternoon. In Costa Mesa, Greg Mills, KCAL 9 News.